Emmydinho hosted Iganmu on match day 9 of the Creative Championships as it was 7th against 6th in this encounter. The game took place at the Agege Stadium in Lagos as both sides sought respite after cup eliminations. No team in the bottom half of the table progressed to the cup quarterfinals, and it was a disappointing statistic. However, both teams would quickly go on the jugular. They sought to redeem themselves from the ignominy of the elimination. The away side was swept out of the blocks, but it was the home side who were looking more threatening as the game went forward. They would get their reward as Jide Chukwuibe bent one with his left foot into the bottom corner to give Emmydinho the lead against their Lagos rivals. It was 1-0 to the home side, and while many were shook, it was not so surprising for Emmydinho. The visitors were left back where the game started, and they were on the back foot for long periods of the game. And soon Emmydinho was celebrating a second goal. That was after, however, they had missed a couple of opportunities. Iganmu had put the opponent on the back foot for a moment after the goal was conceded. And soon, Emmydinho's defenders were scrambling for the ball as they sought to clear their lines. Iganmu were not giving up that easily, motivated by a 3-1 victory that had seen them miss out narrowly in qualification. They would pull one back, with the ball cannoning off the crossbar and into the back of the net, but a failed clearance unable to stop the referee from awarding it as a goal. The game tied at 1-1. Emmydinho were left starting once again as they sought to go ahead, and soon they would get a reward for their hard work with a beautiful finish coming off the boot of Okpariocha Chidera. It was after beautiful footwork, showing and dazzling, as he made sure the defenders saw several stars and several colours as Emmydinho took the lead against Iganmu FC. With the game at 2-1, the visitors were left back to having to start the game where it all began for them, and they were soon looking for opportunities. At half-time, it was the home side who took the lead, and it was quite precious for them as well. The second half had seen the rains come down, and both sides had to make maximum use of the environment in which they found themselves, with opportunities few and far between. Iganmu sought to take advantage as defenders were caught flat-footed by the wet surface. However, he didn't convert to goals, and soon Emmydinho were punishing them, and after good footwork, Okpariocha Chidera would find himself in a good position to make it 3-1 for Emmydinho, as Iganmu's defenders had themselves only to blame, having failed to track his run or to clear their lines. Emmydinho 3, Iganmu FC 1. With the second half progressing much in the same direction as the first, with Emmydinho looking to see out the game, Iganmu would get a few opportunities against the run of play, and with the pitch not so good enough for football, both sides would continue to seek opportunities to score and exploit the mistakes that were being made. However, Iganmu were not the ones to take the most of the mistakes, as Emmydinho stood firm. However, the game wasn't over, and there was still a time for one more goal. And after a neat footwork in the middle of the park, Emmydinho would make it 4-1, as a nice square ball would see out the victory against the run of play. Ezenwa Kalistus was the beneficiary, carefully poking home after neatly worked footwork. The visitors were left with their tail in between their legs, and Emmydinho would go on the pressure as they sought to make it 5-1, ending the game with what was more of a training session. 4-1 it ended, Emmydinho getting an all-important win, and it was a damaging defeat that saw both teams switch sides.